I'm hoping this goes online. Supposed to. There we go. Every day this starts the same way. Gotta wait for YouTube. Okay, so this is the daily live chat from Mardox, November 28th, 2016. There's like, what, 3 days left of November? We're coming up onto December, the official month of Christmas, or Xmas, or the holidays. Well, yeah, I can't say Christmas anymore. That's a whole other topic. I'm Nelson Buck. We have Eugene and Carrie. Carrie, start you off with the new protocol that we're going to put in place for the chats. If you want to go ahead.
Sure thing. Okay, so we've noticed that in our calls, sometimes a lot of us are jumping in and interrupting the other person. And so in order to create a safe and fair environment for all that participate, I'm going to be the moderator because Nelson is pretty busy in the background doing all the recording and stuff. And I'm not going to be playing favorites or anything. I'm just going to be muting everybody, and you'll have to raise your hand if you want to speak, and then I'll unmute you and let everybody speak kind of one at a time just so that we can have some order in our calls. Right. And hopefully it will encourage everybody to, that it'll help those people that are a little bit quieter to have a voice. So
that's right. That's right. I will be putting up instructions on how to raise your hand on our site so our members can see how that works a little better. And we had some issues with a couple of members saying that they can't get 2 bits in, and it is a good idea that we make it so it's more structured. But I don't want to go back to some of you that do know the old system, open chat. With the 2 members I used to have, the videos have been taken down, but if those of you that are watching, if you remember the open chat, I don't want to be that sterile. I don't want the chat environment to be that cold, where one person talks about one thing and then everybody can comment, and then another person talks about one thing and then they can comment, and then basically it ends. It was too. I don't have the word for it, Carrie. Do you have a word for it? It was too.
Well, it was very structured, and I guess you don't want it quite that structured.
You remember it. You've seen a couple of those, right?
Yeah. Well, I was in on a lot of those calls, and we had a topic, and I mean, I like some parts of that because the topic prepared you a little better for the call.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was more like a business suit and tie type of meeting. It felt more like that than it did.
Right.
And we're more like, this call for us has been more the purpose of having casual talk and letting people express themselves. And
well, the original idea of this meeting was because we would get together on Skype or on a different platform and then go, hey, let's talk about ideas, what we can do in the business at Mardox, and then I remember saying a couple of times, we really have to record this stuff because some of the stuff came out hilarious, what we were saying. And we said, we should really record this stuff and put this stuff on the internet. People would love to watch this. And Carrie said, well, maybe we should do the live chat. Maybe we should record it and try it out, And that's what now, October 26th. Yes, we're just past 1 month of these shows today.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the 26th of October. It was the first one. Hey, Carrie?
Huh?
Yeah, it was the 26th of October. The first
one
we did.
Yeah.
And just to make sure, Eugene, do you have something to say about that?
That's pretty good. Yeah, it probably has been about a month.
Yeah, it is. There you go, ladies and gentlemen of the world, of the internet. That is Eugene. We finally got him to speak. So, so no, it's been about a month now. I think it is going good. We've had some hiccups with layouts and designs and learning how to do all the streaming. I think we've come a long way with getting the system stable. Topic-wise, at the beginning of November, we had topics. We had clear-cut topics, and now it's more become, like Carrie said, Carrie and I said at one point, we have to get away from having structured topics. Maybe go just to a regular just blog post, blog talk. And there are blog or vlog, video blog out there that I watch, like for example, Linus Tech Tips, the one show, and all they do is talk about this and that. It's all around computers, but they spend an hour sitting in front of a camera and they get thousands of people watching them.
Yeah, I think it really comes back to relationships with people. And if people don't know what you look like and know that you're a real person, then, they
Yeah,
maybe not want to do business with you as if they'll want to do business with us just because they see us every day and we're real, right?
that's right. That's right. There's
So
Facebook, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, but let's face it, on Facebook and Twitter, you don't really get to know who the person really is.
yeah, like, I mean, if you were going to go buy from somebody, let's say you had a choice of two stores, and the one store you knew the owner and the other store you didn't, you would go to the store where you knew the owner,
Well,
right?
it depends if I owe them a back due amount.
Okay, yeah. So it depends on what your relationship, though. It still comes to relationship.
Yeah,
What is the relationship with that person? Do they provide you with good customer service? Do they, speaking of which, I
uh oh.
thought we got the landing page thing sorted out because,
You're glad or you thought?
well, because I got another notice today saying that
The what?
he said that his referral link was still not working right, that he still wasn't getting his picture.
Okay, no, that's impossible. That's
Okay.
I'm gonna have to talk to him directly because I sent him an email asking him to get back to me and tell me if it still has the same issue. There's no more cookie involved in terms of the site, and then if that's the case, it's his browser is not spitting out the proper image. He'll have to delete his cache or something,
Okay.
because like when you go to yours shows up, mine shows up.
Yeah.
Unless he didn't upload an image at Mardox, it could be that he's using the the function there, Gravatar, and
Is
Gravatar is
it not
only
working with
it's
Gravatar?
yeah, the Gravatar icons are only being pulled while you're inside Mardox.
Okay.
If it's
Well, maybe that's
I'll have
well,
to go and see if he actually uploaded his image or not.
okay.
Yeah.
Just a side thought there because I was talking to you. Yeah, so
Yeah, because that was one of the issues with the landing page is that we took out all that cookie slash stuff because what was happening is if when a person signed up they would see your face, they'd sign up and then they go to their own landing page and they still see you, not them, because the system
yeah,
would put their upline in place. So we took all that out. So now you see just exactly what another person who's coming to your website will see
yeah.
before they sign up. When they sign up,
Okay.
they go to their page, they see their face.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's how it should be. I'm thinking it's a caching issue, or like I said, he didn't put he did not actually upload his photo. It could be he's using Gravatar, and if the Gravatar that's only on the inside. I don't think it's on the outside of the site.
Okay. Good.
I have to go double check that. Fun.
So
So
one
what?
thing that I think we should mention about is building relationship takes work just like building a business, and the right mindset is so crucial, right?
Yeah.
So when we're in business, I guess we only have so much time in our day and home and so much reach to people. And you want to weed through all the people and get to the people that are actually
Valuable.
interested and have the right mindset that you can work with them.
Yeah.
What would be some kind of like what would be the things that you would be thinking would be good that you would look for in a person that you were willing to, like we talk one on one?
For me personally to decide whether or not I'm going to talk to a person one on one, oh boy. Well, first off, it's kind of mathematical and mechanical. I look at the number of XP points a person has in their Mardox account. That's the first thing I look for. If a new member joins Mardox and I see that their XP points are zero all the time, or another thing I look at is the the last login date, the last date that they actually logged into their account, last access date. Um, with that, I can tell if a person is serious or not. If a person logs in once a month, they're not even thinking about our website. It's like oh yeah, I got to go log in over there, or it's because they got an email from us. They clicked the link, they logged in. Because we send out emails about when the accounts are about to expire. We send emails about 3 a month about what's going on at our site. So when they get one of those emails, they go over, they log in, they go see what's going on. But I value somebody who logs in daily more than somebody who logs in monthly. That's for sure. But on the equal side, also, I do pay attention a lot to people that have a lot of traffic coming to their site. Eugene has over 3,000 hits this month alone. So to me, that's more valuable of a sign than somebody who only has, say, 10 hits to their referral page. Because it shows that Eugene has been doing something, you see.
So basically, like, you're saying that the person has to have done something.
Yeah.
Like, next points that you're talking about is like they've taken some kind of action.
Right. Because we do get a lot of people that sign up, they put their photo in, they put their username in, and then they just never come back.
Yeah.
It's almost like a dummy account.
And I think that's where the funnel comes in on our site, right?
Say again?
The funnel, like, comes in on that point exactly. Like, people put their name and their email in and they confirm, and then they kind of get funneled through our system to the point where we know, like, okay, if they never come back, then, they weren't that interested. Or, I mean, it would be nice to have a way to lure people back to our site at some point.
We do. We have emails that go out. Like the ones you get telling members about what's going on. Like you had the special, the past special for the yearly memberships. You got that one. You got the one about the recent one. It was about the contest on how to use YouTube to sign up to the contest, how to subscribe, like, and comment. While we're on that, just a second, we'll take a little side note here. Since people are watching this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, Mardox Plus. And below this video, there's a little little thumbs up. Click it, and below that, put a comment in. Tell us what you liked about it. If you dislike it, tell us what you disliked or what you did not like about the video. And people who put comments in run the chance of winning a prize at the end of the month. Each month we're going to do this, and each month is a different prize. So get in there, comment. If you can comment on every video, do it. Thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed. Those are the 3 criteria, and we go from there. But back to what I was saying. We get a lot of people that will come in, they'll do stuff, they'll leave. They do get emails telling them how to, the stuff going on. There is a mechanism to bring them back, but none of us believe in sending out 100 emails a month or an email a day. I don't believe in that. Ours, no. I think we're sending out at most, I think it's 5 emails a month to one individual. That's including the sign up stuff. So once you sign up, you got like 1, 2, 3 emails, maybe the autoresponder from one of our members, and then you've got the informational emails throughout the month, all the time. They're not all the same emails. Every month we send out different things. Sorry about the background noise.
Wow, you got squeaky floorboards there.
It's the floor. It's where everybody's walked. It's gotten worn, so I got to do something about that. That's awful. My wife says I'm not allowed putting screws up through the floor one by one. Says it might hurt when you walk on it.
It might.
Yeah. No, but what are your techniques, Carrie, for determining it? After we'll ask Eugene what he thinks. What are your criteria for determining whether or not to do business with somebody or not?
I ask a few questions, like I want to find out whether they have time, whether they're willing to invest a little bit of money. I want to know that they have a good reason why they want to do business online.
Yeah, that question alone right there, that's a good question. You can
You
get a
know.
lot of. You ask if they're interested in doing business online. You can get a good idea if they're newbies, like they heard something on an infomercial at the middle of the night,
Yeah.
and oh yeah, this could be cool. Work from home in my house coat kind of thing, and drink coffee all day and do what I want. Versus, do they understand that it's a business, not just clickety click play on Facebook, and money comes in.
Yeah, I mean, it can be pretty easy when you're online, you're your own boss too. So it is pretty easy to get distracted by Facebook. And I mean, you can kill an hour and a half just looking at your news feed on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the cute baby. Oh, that's a nice video there. So,
Last Saturday, I sat down and watched all the YouTube videos on my subscriptions on my stream that I didn't get around to. It took me 3 hours to go through all the videos.
wow.
So when I was done, I told my daughter, "That's it. I've seen every video possible on YouTube. I'm now done."
3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. I watched the entire YouTube website. There you go. and and for those of you that don't understand, YouTube receives between 300 and 600 hours of video per second all day. So think that's 300 hours of uploaded video every second of the day, nonstop, and that's in every language, every country. What we see is in English. There's all sorts of languages in there, so there's a lot of video content. There's a lot of content. I was hoping John or somebody was going to get in also today. John always has a good point of view, or Ernie.
Yeah, he does. He
Yeah.
always has something to say good.
So how about you, or how about you, Eugene? What is your opinion on how you go about determining if somebody's worthy of your time or not?
I see if I check to see if they're interested, in what I have to offer, and I just watch their attitude and their behavior.
Yeah, and that
And
takes a pretty good talent too. I mean, you got to be able to read a person. Do you do any cold calls, or is it just by Skype or by email?
mainly by I have a list of contacts in Google, so I just go into my Gmail and I chat with them there.
Oh, okay. So you do text. Okay, so that's even
Yeah,
harder to determine whether or not a person's serious or not. I mean,
yeah.
you've got to really look for certain keywords, like if you're asking if they're interested, yeah, I've been on the internet for 2 months, or the ones that say they've been in internet marketing for 25 years, which can't be possible.
Right.
So there's a lot of keyword searching that you're doing mentally you're doing to find out if a person is serious or
Well, I
not.
think you can ask the same questions in text, right?
Right. Yeah.
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 Yeah, you can
Yeah.
always like reword the phrases in different ways to see if you get the same response.
Like for
Right.
me, I like to work on Skype. So a lot of times I'm looking to see if the person's willing to get a Skype account.
Hmm.
Like for me, that's my criteria. For you, you might be okay with phoning somebody or using some other kind of form of communication.
Hmm.
There
Right.
you go. Okay.
Mm.
We're not going to say
That was clear.
we're not going to say the L word, are we?
No, I'm saying that I like use Skype a lot for calling. So
Yeah. No, I actually am curious now where Belinda is today. Now I'm going to jinx it. She's going to pop in. But I don't see her on Skype today, so I don't know where she is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no L words, people. No L words. Contacts. We can say contacts.
I didn't say the L word, did I?
That's it. Um, there is a system that we have. Well, actually, let's take a second and yeah, Carrie, keep talking for a minute. I feel some time here. I'm gonna go find the page that I need here.
I lost my train of thought. Okay,
Choo
so another
choo.
thing that's really important is you can here's a concept for you. Build a blog and send all your traffic, everything to your blog. You remember how we were talking the other day about having our splash pages on our blog? Yeah, he's not with me.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. I had wifey person, my boss, behind me.
Oh, your boss was there.
You see, we used to have this monkey.
You never say hi.
We used to have this monkey, but then the monkey left. but he had a stick. That's why we call him the Shocky Monkey. He'd walk up to me and poke me with a stick as a cattle prod. Now the monkey's gone, and my wife shows up behind me without letting me know, and she's got the cattle prod.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got everything in place. I'm ready. I'm ready. If we're all ready, I'm ready. And I suppose you want to see it too, Carrie?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm good with that.
Sure. Yeah. I could go to the bank with that. Sure. Yeah. Now, where did Firefox go now? I heard somebody go out the door. I'm sorry. I heard some people go out the door. I don't know if they both left or what. Okay. Now I got to go back, and I got to say switch so everybody can see this. There we go. Now back. Okay. You guys can see this?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool. So this is the new Mardox landing page, and what's really neat is if you zoom in up here, it's the custom landing page. If I go in and I type in nelsonbuck.mardox.com, it goes to my Nelson Buck page with my photo, and it says you've been referred by Nelson Buck. This pulls off the database. So this is a new landing page that we're using for Mardox, and some of our members, the paid ones, can have these web addresses without the ref. Well, actually, let's take a look real quick at the ugly one here. Let me pull up the ugly URL. Where is mine? I know it's in here somewhere. Here it is. Here's mine. This would have been the ugly one. Take a look at how ugly that is. ref.mardox.com/index.php question mark RFID equals SUV2 and it goes on. In some cases it goes on and on and on and on. That's why we call it an ugly URL,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I have had some complaints of the very long,
Right.
ID.
So now what it is the username, whatever your username is at Mardox. And that you can find right below your photo when you log in. You got your image on the left-hand side. You get your full name, and then your username is just below it. So here, let's use greenpastures.mardox.com. I believe. Did I type that in? No, green. Tures, right?
Yep.
So this would be Eugene's. Greenpastures.mardox.com. There's Eugene's face. And it says Eugene's name right below it. So this would be a referral for Eugene if and when we got around to when Eugene uses it. So this is Eugene's custom site. No code, no question mark, no index.php. It's the shortest it can be as a third level domain. Unique to him. Or another function is, if you guys don't like using third level domains, some places don't want third level domains. Some places want it as, here I'll put mine in, or here, no, actually we'll put Carrie's in. I think Carrie's, yours is KERRIF, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could go like that too. So reloads, boom, there you go. Carrie's face is up. So Carrie's is also carrief.mardox.com or mardox.com/members/the username. So all that works. They all lead back to the same thing, the same landing. Once the landing pages are all put in, the landing pages will all be available to all the users with those names. Now, if you want to have a custom URL, you've got to become a paid member. If you're not a paid member, you cannot have one. Okay. Something important about these URLs, though, we got to understand as paid members. If you have one and you're not a paid member, let's say, for example, you let your account lapse. When somebody hits that page, that URL, in the case, let's say Carrie's, KERRIF.mardox.com, and her account lapsed at midnight the day. Her account's no longer a paid account. She falls back to free for whatever reason. Doesn't mean that she doesn't have money, just oops, whatever. All the traffic from that point on until your account's put back to being paid will go to the co-op. So now the co-op means that the next person in chain as a paid member will receive that hit in turn, because the person who owns that domain, that third level domain, that subdomain, is not a paid member. So you have, if you're going to use one of these web addresses, The custom ones, you have to be a paid member. You have to keep your account active. Otherwise, your traffic goes to another paid member. So just keep that in mind, okay? Very important. Otherwise, if you don't want, if you think you're going to lapse between paid and free, use the REF URL. That one's always yours. You can use that as much as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, really important to understand because it's meant for paid users only. Okay, next function. If you guys can also see this, correct? There's an old website that we used to run to bring traffic in, and it says exactly right there at the very top of the page. Now, this converted a lot of traffic. How to convert all your traffic, even totally junk traffic, into valuable traffic. And notice how we use the words traffic multiple times. I mean, it was a way to get us listed in the search engines for the word traffic. Your traffic, junk traffic, valuable traffic. The words are written in that way for a reason. So, this page, I'll just play it here. Takes 2 seconds. That's basically it for the video. It's a short little grabber. Now the person in question would put their name and email address in. That spits them into the standard system that we have in place for Mardox. The person becomes a lead. They have to go confirm their email address. When they confirm it, then they have to fill out a second form, blah, blah, blah. They become a member at Mardox. This page, meanwhile, while they're getting their email, this page would automatically switch over to the next video with me talking, explaining how to convert all your traffic to valuable traffic. And wow, I got tons of people logging on to Skype all of a sudden. You guys can see this on the bottom of the screen. So, so while they watch the second video, they're like, hey, wait a minute, Mardox.com can do this. I promote their link and they will actually give me money or value for whatever traffic I send them. Yeah, it's true. It does work. Reason why we took it down is because in the past, the old system we had running, we had people cheating the system. I mean, we went from having 1 million hits a month to something like over 15 million hits a month. And that 14 million hits was literally garbage, like bots running the system. So Carrie and I were talking, and we're going to bring back the system so that the funds that we give out some sort of in-house credit towards your monthly membership, we give back your a value for your traffic, but it's going to have to be unique traffic, not total traffic. So that way, if we get 14 million unique hits to our site, then all the better for us. But let's face it, traffic exchanges can get you 300 unique hits, but it can also give you 10,000 total hits. Now, I'm hoping I'm getting across what the difference is here. One person hitting your website one time, that's one unique hit. If that person hits your website 100 times, it's one unique hit and 99 total hits or repeat hits. So that's really important to understand.
So it has to be a unique hit, right? You can't have the same person hitting the site 100,000 times.
That's right. So if the person hits it 100,000 times, okay, we got 100,000 hits, but it only counts as one hit because of that person's IP address. IP address, computer name. There's 3-4 criteria that we're tracking. It's not just the IP address, because let's face it, people can change IP address whenever they want.
Yeah.
Our system, the system now sees that if you went through and you've got 10 different IP addresses, 1 per minute over 10 minutes, but it's always the exact same computer name or MAC address, then there's something fishy going on. It's all wiped out. It's marked as one hit.
So you can prevent fraud by that?
We can break it down. We can cut down on it.
Okay. Because I'm nervous about bringing it back in if it causes a lot of fraud.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's face it. We'll bring it back. It'll be set up as a landing page. We'll let our members run it, and we'll keep an eye on it. I know Eugene will use it properly, right, Eugene?
Yes.
Yeah, I see Eugene scrambling for his microphone. Yes, I will. I love putting Eugene on the spot. But really, it's
So
a
much
really
fun.
good system, as you can see. You know, I mean, what do they tell you when you build landing pages? Short, to the point, very clear. We got a video
Oh
that doesn't
yeah.
lag on. You know, it's what I think it's a total of. Let's go see how long it is here. I think it is a total of. Oh wow, it's only 27 seconds long.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
which is perfect
Yeah,
That's good.
for
yeah, it's
kind of
27 seconds
marketing.
long. You know, and I mean
Yeah.
the end is the longest part. Look at this here. I don't know if you guys can see the thumbnail part here. I'm scrolling back, scrolling back, scrolling back. Look at that. Wow. Almost half of the 27 seconds is just saying, "What are you waiting for? Join now." It's just an arrow pointing down
Yeah.
with music playing. So you actually only have like um 13, 14, yeah, let's say 14, 15 seconds of actual video to watch.
Yeah.
You know, so it's reasonable. You know, it's not like we're drowning you in video. Some of these videos where they try to grab your attention and yeah, you have to understand my life. I was poor. I became super rich, and then all because my partner took off with all the money, I was suddenly poor again, and now I started this program with a backwood hick Russian hacker, which used to be a prostitute who made money on Pornhub. We got together, now we're rich again. You know, those stories that I
Wow, that
hate.
was quite the story.
Yeah, I know, eh? And that was
Yeah.
just on the fly. And that's proof that some of these people can make up these stories on the fly. You
Yeah.
know, it
Yeah.
doesn't take much to make up a story. You know, I
So, like, this does not tell me at all how this works. Is there going to be instructions inside?
well, that's it. Let's put your name and email address in, continue, and then the next video explains everything.
Okay.
So that's the catcher. Now, if the person doesn't want anything to do with us after that, they just simply don't confirm the email address.
Right.
You see, but at least we had them put their name and email address in.
Yeah.
You see,
That's good.
that's the catcher. This is the you know I need your information. Click, you know, and then we'll give
Yeah.
them a chance also to say, oh yeah, wait a minute, let me go back and retype it in properly because I want to put my actual name and email address in. The old one just dies off. You know.
Hmm.
But the information I'm going to give them on the second video, like I said, it's not available yet because I got to sit down and redo it. It was designed around the old site, not our new site now.
Yeah.
So once I get it done, I'll put that in place.
And will everybody have like their own affiliate link for this then?
Yeah, well that's the thing with the beauty. It's Carrie F. Look at the top of the page. Look at the top of the site here.
Mardox
Yeah,
Index.
you see here, like for example, admin dot. Okay. The thing I'm going to put in here also is underneath the yellow bar. Underneath the yellow bar down here, I want to put "You've been referred by Nelson Buck" or something here. I want to put the photo here too.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, it's in my case, it's admin.mardox.com/index.php. I'm sorry, we have to do this. We have to put the index part in. But then it's LID for landing ID, landing page ID, equals L02. So this is the part that you'd have to add on for these ones. You
Yeah.
see. So uh, we can only associate one landing page per subdomain, per the main domain. So that was the original one that we're using. But if somebody wants to use this, the URL is still relatively short compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
short.
You
Yeah.
see, so it's still not too bad. But these landing pages, all numbered, these are going to come and go. We're gonna bring some in, and then we're gonna once they're worn out, we're gonna take them down so people don't continue to wear them out. Hopefully, a year later or 2 years later, we bring them back again. You see, it's just a question of switching them on and off, and it
Yeah.
allows us to control what's being seen, and again, not get it all burned out. You know.
Yeah, I think having new pages up on a regular basis is a good idea
Well, we're gonna
because
try. We're gonna try because this
people are
takes a lot of
always
time.
looking for the new thing,
Yeah,
right?
because these pages do take a long time to put together.
Yes.
You know, it's not just 5-10 minutes. I mean, the wording's fine, but the videos have got to be done. Like this is a 2-part page with 2 videos that need to be made. But at least the sign up part is all the same across the board.
Hmm.
You know, so that's good. That eliminates all that process. You know,
Yeah.
if we do turn off a page, what's nice now, let's say for example we terminate or we discontinue this page, say in 3 months.
Right.
We can simply go into the interface now, discontinue it, and then anybody else coming to this web address will simply be redirected to your main website, your main landing page, which is the one that looks like. Which looks like this one here.
Did you?
Okay.
So whenever we discontinue a web address, it just comes right back to this one here. So you don't lose traffic, you don't lose business. It just brings them back to point zero. And in fact, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me go back one page, just to show you how simple this is. If I put L00 on the end of the after the where LID equals up there, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me click the link here. Yeah, if I put 00, that's this page here. So there you go. I think it's a pretty cool system that.
Did you know that
we got in place now? So we can create and delete pages as we wish.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts, you guys?
Looks very good.
Yeah. Any questions?
Not right now.
Not right now. Cool.
I'd like to get accustomed to it.
Yeah, well, it's more advanced than a lot of the other systems that are out there. A lot of the other landing page or affiliate programs that are out there. I mean, we're going above and beyond. For the paid members, if you go into your hits, the section on your main site under scoreboard, hits this month. There's if you scroll down to where it says, where did I say it was? Yeah, traffic stats listed by pages. All your landing pages will be listed there, so that way you can track how much traffic you're getting to each landing page. So you can actually see how much business you're getting to landing page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without worrying about as a traffic, am I getting results through a traffic exchange or not? Some members later on down the line, when we have the system designed better, the landing page system, you'll be able to go in and create your own landing pages, and it'll be created under your ID with a third level domain. Again, for paid members only. And then if you cancel or destroy one of your landing pages, you say, okay, I don't want to run this landing page anymore. You don't need to run out and cancel or reprogram all the traffic exchanges. You just discontinue it. The traffic still comes into your page as it normally would, but it shows up the first default landing page that we have on our system. So again, you don't have to run around to all the traffic exchanges and change everything back.
Right.
I'm sure Carrie likes that idea, right, Carrie? Because you use how many traffic exchanges?
Tons.
Yeah, tons.
Traffic exchanges.
To log into every traffic exchange, in your case, Carrie, how long would it take you to go through all yours and change one URL to another?
Well, it's a little bit time consuming because I have to log in and log out, but I mean, it only take like maybe 5 minutes a site, right?
A site? How many sites?
Well, there's a few that I use all the time, and then there's over 100 that I use with a tool that I have that gives me credits. So yeah, it's gonna be like an 8-hour process probably.
Yeah, so 100 sites, 100 sites times 5 minutes a site. Let's say that's 500 minutes. That's 6 hours.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours of work that you'd have to put into it. Whereas this system, you would just disable the landing page, and our site would just simply redirect it back to our default page. You don't need to worry about how going through all these pages. When you get around to it, you just change it back to whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah,
actually.
cool, and I think really powerful compared to what the other sites are doing. Other sites out there. Here's a landing page. Deal with it, and if you don't like it, go find another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay, cool. No, that's a big point. And so again, like we want to say to our viewers, put comments in the comments below and tell us what you think about the landing pages. Give us any suggestions, comments. If you have any ideas to add in. Who knows? Maybe you think it totally sucks. Say it. Tell us. We need the input. Otherwise, we can never know. So, what are the other topics? I talked about the landing pages. I talked about what else do we have? What's it? I went to write in all the descriptions. I think. Hold on a second here. I got my mouse going around circles on the screen. I took the time to write these down. Landing pages, custom URL, and we talked about the bringing back the old landing page. Yeah, we covered it all. I'm out of topics. I'm out of topics.
I have a vacuum running in my house, it seems. So I'm going to mute for a minute.
Yeah, no problems. No problems. And so how about you, Eugene? Any words, any thoughts? Actually, we have somebody... A fluffy slippers. Oh, okay, I know who that is. Yeah, we have a person in the chat writing comments. One of our members, Fluffy Slippers 2. I think we missed it. We were talking about house coats and doing what we want. I kind of missed that person when they posted a comment. See, this is why we need Carrie. Carrie needs to be able to watch all this stuff and say, okay, there's a comment here. This person wants to talk, etc., etc. So that would have been fun to have had some other people join in today. If you guys want to call it quits for today, we can. If you want, we can keep it a short session. What do you think, Carrie?
Good idea. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay. Because we're only at 41 minutes, but if we're out of topics, how about you, Eugene? Any topics?
None that come to mind right now.
Okay. Cool. Now watch this. I'm gonna close up this show, and then we're gonna probably sit here for 5 minutes, and all these ideas and topics are all gonna come to mind. It's like Carrie knows what I'm talking about, and those of you that are part of the group, when you're in these live chats with us, you know what I'm talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
So this was the daily live chat for Mardox.com for November 28th, 2016. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, comment. Make sure to put comments in the videos below. Every month, once a month, we choose a member or user in the video that is anybody who left the comments. And we choose one person, and then one person go win a prize. Every month it's a different prize. So make sure to comment, and if you don't comment, you miss out. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. Just put comments in, like, and subscribe. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys want to say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3.